so much easier than the first one, you guys. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my mom's closet makeover. If you missed it, we are making over my mom's closet and bathroom. Actually, we are just in the closet portion right now. And so we took out a wall, which sounds kind of crazy, but it was actually nothing. A wall today just consists of drywall and studs, honestly. And so for the most part, it's not that difficult. We are still waiting on the electrician. I pray to God by the time this video does go live, because it's 2 weeks from now, that we have got him to come and move it. He had some issues, and obviously, you know. Hi, Harvey.
I don't know how to.
No, not in the house, please.
How does it open?
We do not open umbrellas in the house. Thank you. And so, you know, he needs to fix that, so we're waiting, no problem, but I do need this post out of the middle of this. It's just kind of driving me crazy, and it's hard to work around, and I want to get the last cabinet in. So that being said, we have taken down the wall, and then we also added in these IKEA PAX system wardrobes, and I am trimming them out to make them look like they have always been here, that they were custom. I'm also going to Texas, but by the time you see this, I'll be back from Texas, so there'll be a funny little gap for me, but not for you. But anyways, check out the last 2 videos if you haven't seen them already. It also goes over the mood board and everything we've gotten done up until now. And now I'm just gonna jump right back into it. There was a crazy lightning and thunderstorm last night, and it felt like the roof was going to cave over my head. Apparently everybody else slept through it. I was the only one who heard it, so I'm a little bit tired. So we're gonna see what we can get done today, but I wanna bang out as much as I can because I'm going on a trip. So let's do this. I am done all that I can do with both of the cabinets. I'm gonna go ahead with all of the nail heads. You wanna make sure that none of them are sticking out. On your gun, you can actually adjust it so they do sink in a little bit more. But if they aren't sunk, you can get a tool, use a hammer, and then sink them all in. Trust me when I say you cannot cover sticking out nail heads, pin heads with caulk or anything. It will show. So if you want this to look as custom as possible, they need to be where you can rub your hand over it and you can't feel them. I'm gonna go ahead with some wood filler. It does not need to be stainable. This is just what I have because we're gonna paint it. And then you can also use spackle in other places if you want. I feel like that is a little bit more crackly though on this kind of system. So I'm gonna try and stick to this as well as caulk. I patched, sanded, cleaned it off. Now I'm gonna go with caulk. This is what's really gonna make it look even more custom. I'm just trying to get as much done as possible. Of course, the doors still need to get done, but I need to hurry up and use this. Okay, you guys, I can't even believe this. I mean, I kind of can because there's still another cabinet, but for the 2 cabinets I finished, we are at the priming stage. I'm going in with the Zinsser bin primer. This is great for IKEA furniture. We actually only have 2 panels that are going to be painted because I'm keeping the inside the same color. 1, it just makes it easier on me, but 2, in case my mom wants to move shelves or anything around, she can, and we don't have to worry about it scuffing. But yeah, this is a great primer if you ever want to paint IKEA furniture or something like that. There are a couple areas I still need filler that I can put in between the walls and then caulk on top of because there's just a little bit too big of a gap, specifically where these cabinets meet the wall, because you know, these old homes. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead in and prime, and then we're gonna have to pick a paint color soon, but this is really exciting. I'm at a really good spot before we go to Texas. Oh, also, don't be alarmed if you use this. It is very thin. The first time I used it, I thought something's wrong, but it's just really thin. got some beadboard outside. We're gonna see if maybe miracles do happen. See? Whoa! Oh, I got too high! How did I do that though?
Look at the plug though.
The plug's in. I gotta get an extender for that, but. Oh!
That's great. It's really good.
No, I'm an inch off.
You're not.
How did I do that?
Looks great. Wow. Amazing.
Just know that I know it looks a little janky. I really don't know how I got just an inch off. But I'm going to caulk it in, and then of course it's the wrong color, and so I might just use natural cream from my kitchen and see how that looks. But it will be covered with things. Like this is gonna have a door on it, so you're not even gonna see it, and then I'm gonna do a picture on the shelf or baskets or whatever, so you'll not see really any of this. It's more just the fact that it was even uglier before, and I'm trying to make it a little bit better. Patched the first coat on the ceiling, and I need to get a larger, whatever they're called, drywall tool, so that way I can do more space, and that will give me more even coverage for the ceiling, because I really don't want it to look like anything was ever there. So the electrician obviously came, we took out the posts, and now I'm going to just put a little bit of me on the floor. Some thin plywood on the floor to cover this gap, so that way when we lay down the new floor that it has something to stick to. This is gonna cover almost all of the floor, so it's more just a stability thing. But this area, of course, needs to be covered, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. But these are like little things that, obviously need to be done, but I'm like, I just wanna get to the cabinets. We did buy some MDF today so I can make the doors, but we're coming right along. Okay, you guys have already seen me put 2 cabinets in, and my shorts are a little bit of a booty short. I just got them from Goodwill yesterday, and so no judgment. So we're just gonna do a little YouTube transition here, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this cabinet in. Ta-da! Okay, so now this one is trimmed out. I've done less on this one just because I haven't put the drawers and stuff in, because I do still need to finish the ceiling, but you have to wait 24 hours for each coat, but it's already looking so much better with the second coat. I'll probably have to do a third one. So I'm waiting on the drawers for that so they don't get too dusty. So now we have this nook back here, which intentionally I left it that way. I wanted this to somewhat be opposite from this one. It's not perfectly to the other one, but we want to somewhat mirror the image how the woman will have space to hang her dresses. We're gonna have...
Here.
Oh, thank you. I'm saying the woman, like this is for my mom.
Add some water and ice.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
This is my mom's closet. So we're gonna stop talking as if it's for the future. We're gonna talk about for now. So this one is here, and beside it we left it so I could build some shelves, somewhat mimicking the bookshelves in the living room, a nice little tie-in. We're gonna be putting shelves, making them look like they're thicker like I did in, like I did in the living room, and then trimming it out to kind of go with the rest of the space. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. Again, it is a little tricky to kind of show you guys all these angles, so I'm gonna do my best. But I'm gonna start down at the floor. Over here, I'm gonna build a little base so I can have it be the same as the, thank you, same as the baseboard going across this unit, and then I'll build shelves up from there.
Hi.
So did you have a happy Easter?
Yeah, happy. Who?
Them.
What's his name?
There's lots of different names. Carolyn and Liz and Tammy and Kim and Kat. Say hi to all of them.
Hi guys, this is my name Mom, and I'm Heidi.
That's right. Say, let's do this.
Let's do this.
obviously just kind of jumped into this project, and it's only just because I'm just trying to get this done. My kids have Easter break this week, and so I would like to spend some time with them, but I also am trying to take advantage. My husband's home and ample time. So I basically, if you go back and watch my living room series, I will explain all this in more depth, but it is so easy to build built-in shelves, you guys, I promise you. And so I'm just using this side of the IKEA unit as a wall for myself. And then I'm just putting supports. I obviously can't do screws into this, so I just did a lot of nails. And then I tried to angle some down and some up. And so it kind of creates like an interlocking system. And I'll just tell my mom don't step on these. And then I put screws obviously into studs into the wall. And then I'm putting on a 1/2" birch plywood. They sell these in 2x2s or 2x4s. So I just bought small ones because it's cheaper to buy the whole thing, but I don't need that much plywood. And so go to Lowe's, you can get less wood and it's cheaper obviously. And then I'm putting 1/2" on top. And then you guys saw I did put just some extra pieces that I cut underneath the shelf. And then that's so that I can put the I had this problem last time. You guys told me last time, I forget. But it's a really thin piece of plywood. And then that's just to make it look like a bulky shelf. I do still have to get the front piece. I forgot to buy. So back to Lowe's I go. I forgot to buy that. So we will frame it out to make it look, and we'll trim out the side too to make it look like big, chunky, custom shelves. So we're doing this, and then we're gonna leave a little space open, and my mom's gonna decide if she wants another shelf up top or not, or if she just wants to kind of put like a mirror there or her makeup or whatever. And I did even offer her to, you know, do like curtain, like you could do a whole curtain all here just to hide your shelves and you don't have to worry about baskets, but she said she wanted the basket. So something she can add on later, no big deal. But yeah, we're just moving right along. But yeah, if you have any questions I didn't answer, just ask them down below. You guys love when I keep it real. This corner, I'll show you, dang near took me out, you guys. It was my last crown molding, partly done, is probably why it took extra long, but also because I ran out of crown molding, so I had to mix the old stuff. Took way too long, and so, you know that phrase, put lipstick on a pig? That's basically what I'm doing. So, best friend, right here, a bunch of you said it in one of my reels where it's like, caulk and paint make the carpenter what he ain't. Preach, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead in now though. I'm done except for that front face trim. So we're gonna go ahead and make these look a little prettier. I've been in here for 2 having to watch me sand and caulk everything. Just know that caulking is the single thing that makes it look so custom, obviously to the wood filler, but it's what fills in all those little gaps. And you might think, oh, it's just like it's just a tiny line. It doesn't matter. It does. Fill it in. It looks so much better. So now I let the dust all settle, wiped it away. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the ceiling. Doesn't have to matter because the floors are going to be changed. And then we will go ahead and prime everything. And then really scary, we're gonna start the doors. So say a prayer for me, please. Also, have you guys bought ceiling paint in a minute? I swear it used to be $20 for a gallon because it's ceiling paint. It's white and flat and boring. $40 for a gallon. And so I just bought this little quart for $20, 20 bucks for this. And so I thought, oh, it's just a little area. But I think my mom's bathroom could use another coat. So we'll see how far it gets us. But $20, 40 bucks for ceiling paint. Are you kidding me? It's the most boring paint in the world. No one wants to spend $40 on it. So I didn't, I spent $20. You guys, good morning. It is a new day. I have a new look. You guys, I bought this jumper thing. You'll see the full thing as we progress throughout today. But I bought this thing and I wanted it to be my uniform and like painting it and all that stuff. But then I tried it, I'm like, this is really cute. I don't want to get it messy. But working in my overalls the past 3 days, which I finally decided to take a break from and wash them because they were starting to stand up on their own. But I realized having pockets was so handy with all of the pockets everywhere. This one does kind of have that, but just being able to put like my pencils in and my tape measure made it so much easier. And so I was like, you know what, I just need to use this thing because it's cute. I probably won't just wear it as an outfit and it's cute. Okay, so that being said, none of that was important, but it was important, you know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and build the doors. So where we've got the cabinet so far, you could definitely leave them like this. Leave them open, you don't have to worry about doors. Just put your fronts on your drawers and then it all looks custom and beautiful. However, if you look on Pinterest at the inspiration photos for open cabinetry, all of the clothes are white. They match the color of the cabinet and that's just not real life. We have color, which is a great thing, you know, yellows and blacks and whites and blues. And so that's not something I want to be able to see. My mom also typically leaves this closet door open a lot of the time. And so when you look in, I just think it would look so much more finished and beautiful if you couldn't see into this. I am a little terrified. I did cut doors for the living room cabinet. They were much smaller and I was also okay with imperfections. This is for my mom and I just want to do it right. It's just, they aren't the easiest thing. And I'm honestly just scared, but you know what? Nothing can be as hard as the crown molding. So we're gonna give it a go. And by give it a go, I mean like we have to do it. There's no alternative. And I'm gonna be using 3/4 of an inch MDF because it's a lot cheaper. And then we'll just be adding some trim work that's basically this, but very, very thin on the front to create the same imagery that we have over here. Anyways, I'm talking too much and I'm definitely procrastinating from making these doors. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the two bigger ones, the long skinny cabinets on this side, because that's all I have wood for. And then if they work out, then we'll go get some more wood. But yes, 100% procrastinating, but let's do this. Keeping you guys farther away because do you see how much sawdust is blowing off this thing? The amount of time it took me to figure out the hinges, I could have built a whole nother door. And not only that, I have no idea if I did it correctly. So we're gonna see what happens next. Okay, hinges are from Amazon and they come like this in pieces with 0 instructions. And all of the reviews are great because they're good hinges, but everybody says there's no instructions. And so you have to search the internet. And so I searched and everything was in millimeters, but we're inches. And so I'm hoping I got this right. I didn't want to order a jig and have to wait a whole nother day. And so we're gonna see, we're gonna see. I don't know. Watched a video, trying again. Yep. I don't understand. All right, they're not backwards. Why are they snapping in place? It's like a really big snap. Why? I literally don't get it. The video makes it look like you just click it in place. You want to know what's really frustrating is someone would make a product that everybody loves and not include instructions. This doesn't make any sense to me. Would you not want like your best foot forward in all aspects? I really don't get it. Okay, so like I even went to their website. I don't get it. Every video that I looked at showed when you have a screw in here, 2 screws on the bottom of their hinges. That was all the videos that I saw. I watched like 3. But it made me do it this way. So then I'm trying to make this thing fit, and it won't. So I was like, you know what? Let's try it the other way. So I swapped it and did it backwards. How did I do it? Oh, and then they also had said put the front part in first, but I put the back part in first. I'm just gonna fix that. There's also a tiny little arrow in here. You guys probably can't see it. It's in here though, and it's on the back piece. That means nothing to me because there's no arrow to connect it to, and there's no instructions that say arrow should be facing XYZ way. This took so much useless time. I could have built all the doors by now. Could have built a whole new closet for someone. But no, we couldn't put a piece of paper in the packaging. If this video is too long, it's Blum's fault. Also, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Consider subscribing. Okay. Truthfully, I don't understand what's going on. Oh, come on! In the back. Go in the front. In the front. I got the door up. I turned the camera off because I think I was just overwhelmed with it all, and the door fell on me like 5 times, and I wish I kind of got that on film. But I ended up just putting another 8-inch spacer, 1/8 of an inch spacer at the bottom, putting the door on top, lining it up with the trim inside, and just drilling it that way. And then I replaced the other 2, and the door was slightly off. I think it was more just the way the door was, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna trim it. So I trimmed the door, and now we have a door. Wait, hang on. And now we have a door. So I put some tape on it so it doesn't get stuck closed, and then I just need to put like a little stopper at the top and bottom, so then that way when it closes it lies flush as opposed to kind of going in a little bit. But we have a door. I just need to make 2, 4, 5 more. So it's fun. Let this be your lesson that everything is figure-outable. May involve some tears and some frustration, but we'll get it done. So much easier than the first one, guys. Hi, everyone. You guys, I hope this video is not 5 hours long. It is Friday. I still need to edit this for you for Sunday. Hopefully it's jam-packed of goodies for you guys. I'm gonna do a quick overview to show you where we're at, because I know it's really hard to kind of see it in bits and pieces. Don't pay overall attention to the tiny details, like the door falling in a little bit. It's not falling in, but I need to put a stopper to stop it, and one's coming out too much, I need to put the stopper back more, blah, blah, blah. You guys know I'm gonna try and make sure it's top notch, but it feels so good to have doors on these things, you guys. Oh my goodness. I did not think this was gonna be as big a project as it has been, which I know might sound silly to some of you, but whoa, I'm hoping the bathroom will be a bit of a break. And also part of me is like, are we really like doing the bathroom after this? This was wild. But there's still so much to do, you guys. Wall molding, paint, hardware, decorating, flooring. Oh my gosh, you guys, still so much, and it's gonna be so good. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it showed you that DIY always comes with frustrations, but if you take a break, have a snack, and call in reinforcements, it's worth it and you can get it done. Okay, you guys are the best. I will see you next Sunday at 2 p.m. Hope you all had a lovely Easter and just a lovely spring break. If you had spring break, I hope you're having good weather. I'm just excited. Can you guys tell I'm excited and I don't want to stop talking? Okay, love you guys. I might pop in a Thursday thrift haul. I'm not sure, don't hold me to it, but I do have footage and I just want to get it up because I know if I start thrifting again, anyways, I don't really want to save it. I'd rather just give it to you guys. So let me know in the comments down below if that's something you'd want, if I have the time for it. And I'll see you guys next Sunday. You're the best. Bye, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight.